Alright, what's going on, everyone? So, project today is I am going to finish working on my gooseneck. I got the tires off, I put a coat of paint on them, just make them look a little better. I've already adjusted the brakes. Grease the bearings, so those just need to go back on. I want to open up my toolboxes and just reorganize them. They look like crap. My jacks, I need to get them greased and all cleaned up. I finally need to pull the Worxs fittings out, clean them so they'll push grease in. Just lube up the tongue. Just basically give it a once over. I've basically done the once over underneath. One thing I am going to add is some big wire to go up here so I can plug the gooseneck into my truck and then run my winch when I need it on the trailer for pulling vehicles and stuff up on it. And then the ramps, I want to clean these tubes up and grease them so that way they slide back and forth real easy, and maybe figure out a quick connect system or something to hold the ramps down, because I usually just run a strap all the way over, but I'd like to do something over here because when I'm going down the road they sit there and do that and it drives me nuts. So yeah, I think what we're going to do first is just for extra precautionary, even though it's on jack stands and stuff, is we'll get the tires put back on, and then probably, I don't know what I want to move on to, but yeah, we went through it. All the lights work, our brakes are working, our breakaways working. That is one thing I just noticed that I forgot, was I broke my breakaway cable last year, so it's not really approved to go back together because I think it's just screwed and duct tape. So I need to get that fixed, but that shouldn't be that bad. It's just a wire. Probably can build one of those relatively easy. But yeah, so let's get these tires thrown on. All right, so we got the tires on, tightened down, rims and tires, I guess, and they're on both sides. Looking good. Fresh paint. So now I'm unsure where I want to start. I don't know. Should we start on the toolboxes? Should we start back here? Should we start running the wire? I'm not sure. I think what we'll do is let's start on these toolboxes. Yeah, they seem pretty full. So let's throw you on time lapse. Let's get these things emptied and then we'll just go from there. Alright, so we got them emptied. I got, I think, way more ratchets than I do straps. I bought, I think, 8 or 6 of these. My local Tractor Supply had them on sale, buy one get one free. So I bought them out of that. I have my straps for vehicles, small straps, liquid wrench. I have a lot more lumber in here than what I thought I did. Bottle jack, and what I use these big, these are for blocking up in case I get a blowout. So I need to keep the big ones on. My 2x12s I keep on for when I'm load, if I have to load a smaller car or something. I got to make a ramp off the ramps. And then I just carry a cheater bar, ratchet, set of strippers, test light. This is just all cheap stuff from Harbor Freight, just to get me by on the road if I need so. I got just some various stuff in there that I might need along the way. So yeah, actually I got some I picked up a couple plastic containers to try to put that stuff in so it's a little bit nicer. But I think I'm gonna try to get rid of some of these blocks possibly. I need to get new boomers. There's nothing wrong with these two. This one, the handle broke here and I re-welded it together. I don't know why that's even in there. I don't ever use it. And I think there's also another compartment that I forgot about that I need to open. And this is where I keep all my chains. And I also got a battery in here. The battery is going to come out. It was in here because I would just open this up and run jumper cables up to my winch. But that's where I want to change. I don't want to do away with the battery. I don't really like it in here because I don't want it to short out. I got it strapped down, secured, and rubber over it. But let me hop off here and answer this phone call. Hi, I'm back. That was my dad that called. A little bit of back information on me. I used to race motocross. I raced motocross when I was 5 till I was about, in my late or early 20s, I guess, and then got out of it because I had a kid and kind of scared me, didn't want to get hurt. But my dad's a mechanic and has been all his life, motocross mechanic, motorcycle mechanic, and a little bit of everything. But actually one of our good buddies that we used to race with, his grandson's now getting into it, and they got 50 and they're having problems. So he's picking my brain about it, what I thought, because I was around those 50s a bunch, because I used to train 50 riders and stuff. But so back to the gooseneck. I think we're gonna get rid of a bunch of these boards and just keep our 2x12s on here, and probably most of our 4x4s and stuff. Just, I don't want to be on the side of the road and need one and be aggravated. But so just go through some of this stuff, clean it up so it's nice and ready to go, because this thing sees a bunch of miles in the summer. I tow it all the time, hauling lumber back and forth to jobs, hauling equipment, vehicles, what have you. I mean, it hauls a lot. I got a pretty good lineup of trailers, and I'm always hooked to one of them. I got, my dump trailer, job trailer, and the other small flatbed. But the flatbed that I have is a 14-footer, and I bought my gooseneck in hopes to replacing that, but I seem to tow that one all the time because it's a little easier to get in and out of, because my gooseneck's a 25 plus 5, and it's everything that I wanted. But I think what I'm going to do this year is I am going to get a smaller bumper pull. I'd like to get a 16 to 18 foot bumper pull. In a good world, a tilt deck if I can find one for the right price. I don't care. I'd really like to find one that's really beat up but a good price and just completely redo it. And I've kind of often thought about building my own trailer, but I don't have the time to do it. I think it'd be a fun project to learn to do, and I think it'd be it wouldn't be easy, but I think I could conquer it with Zach and my old man. I think it'd be just something fun to try to do. I might try to do one eventually, but yeah. So let's get this thing all organized and put back up. Get the battery out. Get our chains out. I want to inspect the links and stuff on them. Make sure they're good. I know I got one chain in here. It's got a busted link, and I put a repair link on. I don't use it to strap down to anything unless that portion of the chain is not being used. So let's get this front cleaned out and get figured out what all we got. Hey, buddy.
I got water.
What?
I got water.
You got water?
Yep, see? It's in here. It's in here.
Well, that's cool.
This is pink. The pink cup.
That's pink cup, that's right.
I water in it.
Want to say hi to YouTubes?
Yeah.
Say hi, YouTubes.
Hi, Daddy. I can see you.
Yeah. That's my little buddy, May May. You're my sidekick, aren't you?
There's no tires, but
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Your frog go hook it up.
Huh?
Your frog go hook it up.
No, we're not gonna hook it up today.
We're gonna hook it
Maybe
up.
in the right world if I got everything done, but we're gonna have a cookout later, and I just
Okay.
think I'll probably get it all complete today.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when I hook it up, we're gonna take it outside. We're gonna wash it.
Yeah, we go wash it.
Yeah, you go wash it for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like a fair deal.
I don't have my water.
Huh?
I don't have my water cup. It's there.
Yeah.
I'm running it.
Mm-hmm. Where's your sweatshirt? Aren't you cold?
No.
No? You've been running around playing all hot?
Mm-hmm. Look.
He is my little redneck boy. He's gonna be just like his daddy, aren't ya?
What's this, Daddy?
That's the tripod, so we can set the camera on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's those?
What's what?
Those tires?
Yeah, we got tires, toolbox, jacks, whole bunch of metal, lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's leave it.
He's the cutest thing in the world, I swear. Well, the FedEx guy just dropped off some Christmas presents. Got the new M18 sander, palm sander, little handheld vacuum. I got another one. I love this thing. It's super handy. And then I got the leaf blower. I have a battery powered Bauer one from Harbor Freight. I use it a lot. Plus I got a couple gas steel ones. They're steel or Husqvarna, but I'm gonna try to replace everything with batteries this year. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is, it seems like most of these straps were just thrown in there. I like to keep everything rolled because it's just so much easier to just grab and throw out and unwind. It's just sit there and untangle, but it's not perfect world. We do it every time, but well, real life we just don't. It's faster just to sling them in and go, because usually we're unloading and we're either not wanting to screw around with unloading it, or not unloading it, but wrapping the straps up and stuff. But usually we're all pretty good about it. These are probably just ones that took course in a couple months. We hardly ever use these little straps on here. I don't even know why I got so many of these little ones. I might try to cut back on them because we use all big straps usually. Very seldomly do we ever use little straps on here. Yeah. So I'm gonna get these wrapped up and I'll catch you after that. Alright, so I got just some various wire collar in there. Got a bunch of butt connectors. This is just for temporary stuff on the road that I might run into. I got a new connector for the rear lights, the rubber for the rear lights, just in case I run into any of this stuff on the road. Electrical tape, just cheap set of strippers and crimpers, trash, razor blade knife for stripping wire, big wire. I got this one. This is a 3-wire. I'll throw that in there as well. This is just all preventative stuff in case not preventative, in case I just run into anything. I got a cheap test light. And the funny thing of it is I put all this stuff in the toolbox of this trailer, and I got it all in my truck too as well in the toolbox. So if anyone ever borrows my trailer, they're set if something happens. And I was almost for sure I had a 1/2 inch impact in here too, but I don't. That might be in my camper. But so yeah, it's just a few little things I keep in there. I had this stuff in there. I don't know why I got that stuff in there. Small crescent or adjustable wrench. So we'll keep that. I'd say that too is ready. I got my boys over there. They're playing with bungee cords. They love hooking everything together and towing stuff because, you know, well, they want to be like their dad. But yeah, so we got an extra container. I think we might try to put some of the small straps in there. I don't know. Maybe just keep it for something else. Because I thought I had way more stuff than I did. But that'll do good. So I think trying to decide if I'm gonna move stuff around and put like all my ratchets on this toolbox over here and all my straps and boomers over there, because I always run my straps from here, from that side to this side, and strap from this side. I think that might be what I do. I don't know. I might just keep all the strap stuff over there, the boomers and the rigging and stuff on this side. I don't know. I'll figure it out. One thing I do need to do, what I like to do is sit. So I got all the straps out, so I hung them all up. Hey boys, quit arguing. But I get them all hung up, and then I just come through here with some liquid rich, spray them down. So that way when I grab them, they're all nice and oily, make you mad. But they work real good then. Sorry, Maddox thought it was a good idea to wing the strap at me. But you get all these lubed up, so that way when you grab something that works, it works real good. I have to have really good luck doing this all the time. So I gotta go over there and unwind my, I think I'm just gonna spray my boomers down because they gotta be ran in to fit in the toolbox. So, but yeah, I'll let these sit here and drip for a second, and then we'll start putting stuff back together. I think I am gonna unpackage all these so they're ready, and I ain't got all these little straps flying around when I need them. All right, so we got the toolbox all organized, all our straps in there, small ones. Threw a new can of liquid wrench in there, so that way we have it. So this side is done, and I got all my chains in there organized, my 3 boomers. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the trigger and order me some speed binders. I've seen nothing but great reviews about them, so I think I'm gonna order me some of those and give them a shot. So we can close this one up. It is all good to go. And then I did take some lumber out. It probably don't look like it, but I need my 4 2x12s to get small vehicles on. The one 2x4 in there is, oh, just in there, but this one here actually sets up there when I have my winch connected, so the winch don't do this effect. And I got my bottle jack, my little tote of extra stuff. So that one is all complete. We got the tires on earlier, and now I am going to move back here on these ramps. I'm going to, it's just light surface rust. I'm just gonna knock it off and smear some grease around it, so that way these ramps will slide back and forth a little easier. Alright, so we got the rails grinded off. The only thing I don't understand is it must be a safety feature or something, but when I have this thing wide open, it shuts off. And then you gotta restart it. I don't understand what the problem is. Probably a safety. I have a angle grinder. It does the same thing. It's battery powered, but we got these done. So now we're gonna move up front to the legs and do those, and then we'll come through and grease them all. All right, so we got the legs. We're gonna get all the rust off of them best we can, and then come through and grease them, and then we'll work on our Worxs fittings. Alright, so we got them all cleaned off. I did jump over and grab my angle grinder. I got it done a lot faster. So now I'm just gonna cut through here and just make sure all the crud's out of these Worxs fittings. Some right here. Those work, and work. All right, so we filled the tubes up. Now we're gonna just put some grease on those while they're extended all the way out. Sorry, I forgot to hit record while I buzz through these, but we're gonna just put some on these and on the back. So let's get that done. Out of grease. Alright, I'm back. New tube of grease. let's get some thrown on the back here. Alright, so we got these back rails greased up. We got the front greased up. I know, it looks pretty messy, and it is going to be messy, but it will work so much smoother. So now we need to spray some stuff in here, because this should pivot, and it don't. It's rusted shut. Because I hauled this thing one time in the winter with salt on the road. So we'll get that sprayed in there, let that soak in, and I always just put a little bit right in here, in there, all these little joints that move. Alright, then let's go ahead and hit our coupler up here. Alright, we got some stuff sprayed in there, and or grease under there real good. Let's go ahead and hit our lock. I actually think I already hit this one. No. Alright, well, that's it for the greasing step. So on to the next thing. Alright, let's get this thing cut off.
Yeah. Look it off, Daddy.
Alright, so let's figure out the length we need here. I'm just using what I have in stock because these the cables that they call for it, they want like $17 for it, or maybe even more than that. But not very cheap, so that should do that. See that? That's junk. So let's make us a nice loop on this. If I can get this open. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna use these and make them a small loop. I'll just keep them a big loop like they was. So you always want to try to keep the piece you slide back through inside of the crimp, so that way you don't get the burrs on it when you're touching it and stuff. So what I use for this is my hydraulic crimper for electrical. I haven't had a problem with doing it this way. So turn it to on. Clamp it down. Loosen it up just a little bit. Get some pressure on it. Make sure you're hitting everywhere. Oh, I think I totally crimped it backwards. What I normally do. That's a good strong connection. Try to at least make this uniformed. You never even know. You go. Just a little bit more. Say that's pretty close. Strong connection. Put our tool back. Make sure it's backed up. So what I'm gonna do, I know this one was crimped to the other one. So what I'll do in this situation is come over and get one of these clips. Yeah, one of these, like you'd use for your key ring. This is how replacements usually are. We'll put our hook back on to hook it. And let's go install this thing. Try to at least. Alright, we got that on. Whoa. like this together. Maybe should have done this first. All right. Might be a little more play than what was there, but she will work.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's get this thing off the jack stands, and that will be a wrap. Oh, she's sitting way on an angle. I got it all the way jacked up. But I just want to thank everybody. I've finally reached like 240 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing and watching. So hopefully we can keep it up. And yeah, so thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe and comment.